I don't think proof of concept is a stretch at all. You know, I would make an argument that we've already demonstrated some level of proof of concept by some assets, one in particular from Biogen and aducanumab already. You know, I just take this as kind of a nominally positive data point, not a hugely significant data point as it seemed to impact Biogen and Eisai shares on Friday.
You called it a seismic move in terms of the stock's gain of about $13 billion in market cap. Where should the stock be valued right now, in your view?
My price target's at 323. You know, I think this is with a 35% probability of success for aducanumab and BAN 2401 in my models. So, you know, I saw no reason to really change that meaningfully. So it was my price target going into Friday. It's my price target going out of Friday. So I think, you know, all I really saw here was a 20% move. That, you know, I'm taking my winnings. My hypothesis on the stock when I upgraded it back in April was that it was just a cheap stock. It wasn't pricing in a lot of positive news, and it would continue to have a good cash flow from its MS franchise and its Spinraza asset. And, you know, it just played out quicker than you know, I was even hopeful that it was going to play out. So, you know, I really took the opportunity to see what I feel is an overreaction from the Alzheimer's data to drive the stock up to where it is, to essentially take my money off the table.
So it's really just a tactical move here. Your view of the company really hasn't changed?
Yeah, you know, I think investors tend to look at biotech companies in too much of a binary fashion. So look, Biogen's a good company. It was trading at a sector low multiple just 2 months ago. I think that was unfair given the opportunities that it has. You know, it's come back more in line, and you know, I think people did overreact to this Alzheimer's data. You know, part of it may have been just a bit of a sentiment reversal in that the view was so negative 2 months ago on the company as a whole, and at least this is nominally positive. But look, frankly, I just don't think there's not enough meat in the data for me to say this is a $13 billion move for Biogen.
Or to sustain a $340 price, which is where the stock is right now. You think 323 is more real?
I think that's more real. I mean, I think, you know, 340, 320, you know, it's all within a range of reasonable valuation. So I downgraded to neutral. You know, I don't think it's a short. I don't think it should collapse on itself by any stretch. You know, I just don't really see a reason to kind of push a price target and push investors to buy the stock for additional upside here, given how quickly we've seen the stock move so far.
What's the next slice of data that we could expect from this company that could cause you to change your mind?
Yeah, so I think they're going to have, so Eisai announced last night that they're going to have data at a medical conference called AAIC on July 25th, so it's only a couple of weeks ago, or a couple of weeks from now. So we'll get a much closer look. You know, one of the things about this data is really all we have is very top-line information. We were just told that it hit statistical significance on this certain analysis, but we weren't provided any actual data. And you know, I think this will give us the opportunity to really see in detail the data and get some feedback from clinicians and academic researchers in the Alzheimer's community as to, you know, what this data really means. Is it really as positive as the top line takeaway from last Friday was?
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.